What's up, guys? It is Jay Beeps here, and welcome to another episode of the Leyton Orient Road to Glory. Big episode today because of the big episode yesterday. If you did not watch the last episode, I recommend you go do it now. Probably the biggest episode and most important episode so far, and you will not understand a single thing that's going on in this episode if you did not watch the last one. But if you have, thank you for watching, and here's the next episode. So, we're starting off with promoting some players from the Youth Academy. First of which is this man, Becco. 89 to 94 potential, center back or center mid. I made him to center back. Good high defensive work rate. Decent defending, good physical, so I'm telling you now, he's going to be a key player for us in the future. Next is Simon Resnick, 67 overall center back, 63 to 83 potential. Doesn't really have what I'm looking for, but he's got high overall, probably good value. Should be able to sell him for a very good sum of money. Then there's Lojzi Bakar, the right back who was originally a defensive mid. I switched him there. He's got 69 defending. He should not be playing in the midfield. He should be solid right back for us, high defensive work rate, could be a good backup for Edwards maybe even start over him one day, who knows. Next is Dragutin Koser, the left back from Slovenia, was originally a center mid, but now I've switched him into that left back position. He's decent potential, 79 to 87, probably won't be anything special, but could be a good backup for us. Next up is the Mexican striker Iago Pineda. He's 5'10", not exactly the biggest of strikers, but he's got good pace, really good shooting. Honestly, just got to improve some other things, and this dude could be again, backup. He's not starting over Cueto. Let's all be honest here. Any of these attacking substitutes won't be making any starting appearances. It'll just be to be a solid backup. And Kamil Kovar is another striker that is a backup. He's 6'1" and he's very quick. So I think if I can, have the mobile striker development plan on him, hopefully train him up and make him be a lot quicker, a little bit more dynamic, could be a nice player off the bench. Just give us something a little bit different. Then there's Samuel Palomino, attacking mid, only 79 to 85 potential, 62 overall. At this stage, really bad player for us, but he will bring us in, I'd say probably 2 or 3 million, just because of his overall potential, so probably promote him and sell him. So now that that is done and over with, we're going to send out our scouts out to actually scout. So our first one is going to Ghana for 6 months to get some defenders. The second one's going to the Ivory Coast for 6 months to get some playmakers. And the final scout is going to Cameroon for 6 months to get us some defensively minded players. So we have made our first transfer deal of the new season. Marcus Lee is going to Real Salt Lake for 1.55 mil. I actually think this might have been on a loan to buy offer because the way the MLS is, it's the end of their season or the middle of their season. I don't know. Either way, he's gone. Won't miss him. So Vecco is going out on a 2-year loan to Portuguese side Portimonense SC. Like I said, he's going to be a good player, but you saw he's not good enough to be starting right now. But down the road, I truly expect him to be a good player for us. Konstantin Nielsen has left the club to join Randers FC in Denmark for 3.1 million. He wasn't going to be playing, so I don't mind getting an extra 2.2 million added to the budget. So the first big signing, Jean-Claire Todibo, French center back, bought him from Wolfsburg, 44.2 mil. Now obviously we're up in the Premier League now. The defense needs these boosts, and he will hopefully be that player that we need. He also has the leadership trait, so he's going to be our captain. He's young, he's only 24, so I think this is a really good transfer. So Malth Anderson has been sold to Stoke City. He's departing for a little over 2 million. Won't miss him. Andreas Henriksen is going to Dutch side Vitesse for 2.5 mil. Won't mind that. And now we have our first game in the Premier League as we are facing off at Watford's home stadium.
Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the three just behind him.
So yeah, I don't normally do that style of lineup intro, but I just wanted to see the lineup display. I thought it was pretty cool. So, but this is how the team is going to look. We're going to be playing a 4-2-3-1, same thing we've been doing. Deskonski is the keeper. Hap and Todibo are the two center backs. Bakar is in for Edwards because I believe he's injured right now. Fabry is the left back. Shibato and Gergic are the two defensive mids. Tavares, Mabimbi on the wings. Moreira the attacking mid, and Cueto as our striker. So not much has really changed since last season, but I hope we don't need to change that much. But here are the highlights.
They could nudge in front and begging to be put away. Will it be? And a goal! And he's broken free. And there it is! Well, can they be creative from here? Good looking cross. Oh, tremendous goal! Can he put it away? Oh, that is a...
Leyton Orient are shocking the world yet again. First game in the Prem, 4-1 victory over Watford. Very well deserved. I mean, you could just look at the goal scoring heat map. There was one area I just kept hitting, kept exploiting, and it kept working out for us. So, I mean, honestly, in the Premier League, we're not going to be really able to dictate the game, I don't think. I think we're just going to have to take advantage of the small opportunities that we get until the team gets bigger and better. So, Donovan Pines, the center back who was our starter last season but is now out because of Todibo. I've sold him to Dusseldorf for 5.9 mil. I think it was a pretty good deal of business. He just wasn't going to be playing. Hate to see him go, but he did very well for us the last couple of years. So Lars Jacobsen is going to be going on a 2-year loan to Dutch side AZ. Very high potential. Don't know what I exactly want to do with him right now. I also don't know what I should do with him, like playing wise, so I'm just loaning him out for 2 years. We'll see what happens then. So Mike Edwards, the Canadian right back for us, is actually, after being out, I don't even think he was suspended. I think I just didn't want to play him. He's going on a 1-year loan to Portuguese side SL Benfica, just because I think Bakar is an exciting prospect. Edwards is showing great potential. They're not that different in overall. So Edwards will ultimately be leaving the club. Just for a year though. So Mattia Ferry is joining Spanish side UD Almeria for 4 mil. I don't know what it is, it's just not going to work out with him. So he is going to be departing. Patrick Norden will be joining Rio Ave FC for 4.7 mil. Again, it's just not going to work out with him. Hector Kyrampanu, one of the few original players still at the club, is going to be, once the transfer window opens, going on a short loan move to Danish side KRC Genk. They might even be in the Europa League, so he should be getting some very good playing experience. And I want to keep him around, but he wants to be playing more, and he's just not good enough to do so. So Iago Pineda, once the transfer window opens, will also be going on a loan move to Argentinian side Huracan for just a short move rest of the season. He's asked to play a lot. I'm not playing him because obviously he's not good enough. So, see you later. Thomas Anderson is going to be going on a 2-year loan to KV Oostende. Nothing really specific with this loan move. He's got high potential. Send him out for 2 years. Just come back when you're ready. So Simon Hermansen is going to Kayakor Rizapor for 2 mil. As again, we're just kind of flushing out the youth academy. And we've got some bad news. Bakar, the starting right back, and I loaned away a potential backup. He broke his ankle and he's going to be out for 3 months. This is happening on November 23rd. So obviously, some big FA Cup games are going to be coming up soon, and not having him could be a big issue. Sergio Fuentes is going on a 2-year loan to Nines Olympique. I believe they're French. Once the transfer window opens, actually, it would happen on Christmas, so Merry Christmas! You get to go out on loan. So, one player that's going to be joining us from the Youth Academy, because again, obviously you saw we sold so many players, we need a little bit more depth, is Tichy, the Slovakian left back, 73 to 79 potential, not that good, but he's a 63 overall, and he's 18 years old. He has to come up, why not? Peter Morris will also be joining the first team, 18-year-old American center back, 82 to 88 potential, not the greatest, but we need depth. And Vladko Komlajenovic, a 59 overall attacking mid with 88 to 94 potential. I think it's pretty safe to say I don't have an issue promoting him. Don't know how much he'll play, probably send him out on loan. Just because, I mean, that potential is really, really good. And he could replace Morera, because I'm not exactly too keen on him, but I still prefer him over anybody else. And Tomasz Ivanek is also joining the first team. 6'3" defensive mid, 86 to 92 potential. Again, just like the last player, really good, but he's just not going to be playing right now. So we're in trouble because about to enter the month of January, we're in the relegation zone. We are going to be going down. We're only 3 points off of being safe and 6 points off of what looks like bottom to mid table. So it could be a lot worse. We're not in a good position, but it's still halfway through the season. Our team's really young. The players are still growing, improving. But guys, that is it for today. I hope you guys all have enjoyed. Hopefully next episode we get out of relegation zone, do well in the FA Cup, and our players keep improving. If you guys have enjoyed the series, in the description down below you can watch the rest of it if you want. But if you want something different, watch my first ever series, Cambridge United FIFA 20 Road to Glory. It was a pretty good journey. But I hope you guys all have enjoyed, and it is Jay Beebs signing off.